Would you like to explain for me why I don't have a car?
This guy was driving and then he fell asleep and crashed into a pole.
Okay, so that's just not what happened. So this is the current state of my car right here. As you can see, not ideal. That was it's a real shitty way to start a morning. You know, I'm driving. Well, first, okay, it's important to know I could have avoided this, but I'm a idiot. I go out of my way to go fill up one of my tires. Obviously, that was considered to be useless because I don't have a car now. I went to go fill up a tire. I can either take one or two ways to get to school. I can go the way I always go, but it's longer to go that way since I went out of my way to go fill up a tire. Or I could just go the quicker way. I didn't want to go the quicker way though, so I go the way I usually go. I'm driving, minding my own business, you know, sipping coffee. Next thing I know, I see something out of the corner of my eye. I'm driving. I look. There's a fucking car coming at me. I dead ass hit a... I'm driving. Oh, obviously it didn't happen that slow, but that's what happened. And me being the great driver that I am, I know this picture doesn't look like it. I'm coming. It's like a two-way. It would be a two-way stop, right? Yeah, two-way stop. Okay, I had the right of way. Stop signs on either side. This lady is coming this way, right? He has a stop sign. I'm coming this way. I don't have a stop sign. I'm vibing, you know, I'm drinking coffee. I get to about here when I look over and I see a car coming straight at me. Me being the smart driver, I start going, you know, a little bit this way. Not like jerking the wheel because I don't want to flip it. I don't know if I could actually, I don't know physics. Start going this way. If she was smart or like had any bit of reaction time and she did the same, like if she went like this, look at that. We're not hitting, and at the very least she's just hitting my bumper. So she did not do that. I go this way, she goes straight into the side of me and then like rides it up and just fucks my tire, and I'm sitting there hitting a, like, I didn't even know what the just happened because I'm looking this way and it feels like I was on like the Millennium Falcon ride at Disney, bro. You know, I got nailed. Pause. So I look forward and there's a light pole in front of me. So I'm like, holy now I gotta slam on the brakes. Luckily, I don't know if that's just like a wire holding up the pole or if it's made for cases like this, but I hit the wire thing and I like rode up it. And then I was sitting there. I was genuinely like, what the fuck? And you know, I've always wondered what happened like to your music when you're get in a car accident, and my shit just kept playing. Of course, my DJ was playing some depressing ass Coldplay, so I'm sitting there, my car just got absolutely drilled, and all I hear is, and it was all yellow. Dude, I was instantly turned my car off. I go out and it's some old ass lady. I don't think she told the cops this because I didn't either, but there was a little girl in the front seat, which has to, you know, violate some sort of, you know, this old lady that's clueless, and this little girl is definitely not old enough to be in the front seat. I get out, the little girl and her mom or grandma get out. Next thing I know, the little girl is walking away. Like, what the fuck? The girl just went to the bus stop or something, as if her grandma didn't just total my car. This lady was in like shock or something because I'm sitting there. I tell her, call the cops, because I shouldn't have to call the cops. I didn't do anything. She should have to deal with everything. That's what I think. She said, I don't have a phone. How do you not have a phone? I don't care if you're 80. It's 2025. How do you not have a phone? So I call the cops. I'm like, yeah, I was just in a traffic collision. The lady goes, yeah, we already got multiple calls. Like, what the fuck do you mean you got multiple calls? I was in the accident. Who the fuck beat me to calling you guys when I was in the accident? And as I'm talking to this lady, I watched the old lady whip out a flip phone and call somebody. What the fuck do you mean you don't have a phone? You're calling somebody as we speak. And if things didn't get any worse for her, she hit me right in front of my insurance place and they had a ring door. So I think it's pretty safe to say that I won that dispute. Now I have no fucking car and I need to win FNCS to get a new car.